What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Guys, I want to talk about Kamala Harris again. This is very important, and the reason why is because of her joining the Joe Biden ticket. Now, in joining the Joe Biden ticket, Democrats have announced that they received $36 million in donations from supporters in the first 2 days, which is setting a fundraising record. Okay. And I just want you guys to understand why a lot of liberals, especially Democrats, Europeans or Caucasians, have the advantage over black people. And that is because they understand our forgiving mindset, and we have a lot of short-term thinking. And I'm not saying it's about all blacks, but a lot of us, we forgive quickly. That forgiveness is in short term. That's what's hurt Africans and blacks worldwide. And I want to say this because Joe Biden told black people in May that if you vote for Donald Trump, you ain't black.
What?
This is the same person that called blacks hoodlums and says that what's hurting black families is single parent homes. Although the Democrats are responsible for creating single parent homes, he helped in creating the crime bill that put many of your brothers or uncles or some of the fathers in jail. Although the Democrats also came up with welfare, they are the same party of slavery. Have you guys forgotten that? It's amazing how, the Democrats are the ones that wanted to keep blacks in slavery. It's amazing how black people forgot that. No black man ever should vote Democrat because they kept your people in chains. And all they did was just switch the narrative a little bit. No, but they're still the same people holding blacks back now. And then with that, where does Joe Biden stand on reparations? Nobody really understands. Kamala Harris, we know she's somewhere in the middle. She talks about it here on this screenshot you might be looking at, where, we just can't write a check. Reparations can't be like that. Because Kamala Harris doesn't really care about reparations for blacks. But here's the situation. The Democrats understand that if we put anybody black up there, we'll get more support. And Kamala Harris is mixed race. You see what they do? Anybody that's going, as far as a black candidate, no. Mixed race, yes. She's black, she's a woman. This is a good thing. It's showing diversity. It's showing that we care. And we're not just the white anti-establishment. And it works real well, right? Because Joe Biden was the vice president to Barack Obama. This is where we're at. So you have a vice president who's very unclear on reparations and if you should get it or not. And a white man that told you that you're not black if you don't vote for him. The same party that's kept blacks in jail. The same party that's kept blacks in single parent homes. These are the same Democrats that have been sticking it to black people. He's going to tell you that, who are you to think for yourself? And I'm not just saying this in support of Trump. That's not why I'm saying it. But if you don't come off the plantation, then you ain't black. If you don't let us keep sticking it to you ain't black. But then at the same time, they know that black people can forget this and donations will go up for those who are sympathetic to blacks and blacks themselves. And then you have Boston talk about she has black girl magic. See, this is how confused African Americans are, which is why we can't get nowhere. Because we have short-term thinking on certain things. And you have the reason why they will always have an advantage over us. We forget about what they did to us. We keep forgetting about what they did to us. We won't stop forgetting what they did to us. We won't stop. We won't stop. We won't stop. And that's why they have an advantage. So no matter what they say, what they do, they can come back and say, you know what? Well, we know that black people want to be accepted by us. We know that all they want, they don't want any ownership of anything. They just want to be a part of it. So let's just make a black person the vice president. Let's make a black person the president, or have black person the president. And they will forget all of those things, which is the truth. Black people's desire to be accepted by white people supersedes them having ownership of something. And Democrats know that. They have the playbook. They've studied us. They know that. All we have to do is just include them in certain things. They'll forget all about it. You go to Africa, the same thinking. This is not just African American. The colonizers that have kept, Africans poor. And white people come and people are excited. They're happy. They accept them. This is what happens. And then when you wonder why you don't have anything, then when you go out and you talk about Black Lives Matter, we need support. Here you have Joe Biden screaming Black Lives Matter. But do you know that the crime bill increased the number of police in black communities that created these fatalities? See, Clinton, Biden, those people increased the number of police patrols in black cities. In black cities, brutalities went up. It's because of the Democrats. You have Black Lives Matter, but at the same time, they're the ones that started the police. They're responsible for this session of police brutalities. The Democrats have always been responsible for that. Bull Connor in Alabama, killing black people and Martin Luther King. That was Democrats. Then they switched gears in the 90s and 80s, 2000s, and then they do that in Ferguson, Missouri, and all the other places. They increase police in black neighborhoods. The same playbook, the same people. They did it then, they do it now. The Jews are Asians, they would never allow this. They would always remember one thing I like about the Jews, they'd never forget. But African Americans will just forgive them. And that's how they can raise $36 million, because a lot of people want to be accepted by the same people who've been terrorizing us. Guys, it's your boy Old Shade Duke Jackson, back at it again. It's another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming. Check out the channel, subscribe, hit the bell. Guys, check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Don't forget to do that. Check out all my information here. And thank you for your support. I really thank you so much. As you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.